Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm up here at the haunt. Just walked in. So we were here yesterday working on shit and I didn't vlog just because it didn't happen. But we're here now. Show you the progress of what we knocked out yesterday. Not too much, but started to get the lines on the mugshot wall. Finished up the cross and the circle on that. We put this up here. It's going to create like a sightline block for the audience. We also got this whole wall all painted, or at least based. So today we're pretty much the only painting job that's left is to put the numbers on all these, and then we're ready to start aging everything. I'm going to start aging right away. Jacob Phelps was working on this, so I'm going to see if he's coming in today, and then I'll let him handle that. I don't have to age that right now. I can age everything else and then come back to that. So, but we're going to start running through all of the aging stuff. Oh, also, we got the whole back of that painted. So now all the base painting is done, and we're going to move on to aging. So we're going to clean up because there's shit all over the place that needs to not be there while we're squirting paints. But let's do it. All right, dudes, here's the finished product. We got, I love this like skull band shit. I just got like a plastic stencil over there from Amazon. It was like a skull and crossbones thing, came with 3 sizes. It's right here. And I just used the skull because that's what I wanted. I didn't want the crossbones, it's like pirates, but I really like repeating skull stuff. I think it's really cool aesthetic. So did that along the whole countertop. Pretty cool. We've got, of course, the orange and black going into the purple and black, mixed with the walls. Mirrors are all up, all the way around. Got the lights up, which these are just like adhesive back lights I got off of Amazon, but they serve the purpose they're supposed to. We'll see what happens once it gets hot outside. They might all like start falling off. Might have to come in here with like the glue gun and try to fix them, but right now they're holding up. So, but we'll see what happens. And then I installed some speakers. These are Bluetooth, weren't too expensive. So we've got good audio system in here. So yeah, now this is done. Makeup room build is done. We're ready to have makeup classes in here. Got the stools in, floors swept, everything's cleaned up, ready to rock and roll in this room. So yeah, way better than what we had last year, which was those. So I dig it. The only thing left in here is we're going to get each makeup artist. So we've got 7 areas for them to do makeup in here, and each person will get like a couple of drawers to store makeup items and things like that. So apart from that, I want to try to get some maybe small cork boards to put next to these mirrors, because I want them to have inspiration when they're doing their makeups. I want them to have like pictures and things of maybe makeups they've done or makeups they found online, or like real like cuts and bruises and injuries, different shit like that. Cool looking stuff to inspire them as they work. I think that's really important. So I do want to hang something like that in here so they can each have that for themselves. So anyway, we're moving on. Next build is in the meat room. So we've got some teardown. Not really teardown, just taking props out that aren't going to be used in there anymore, but we're doing that right now. They already headed over there, so I'm going to go over there, meet up with them. We're going to start in there. It shouldn't be too long of a build, just a few days. I imagine we'll probably be done in there by this time next weekend, because it's small construction with some cool stuff that's happening. So let's go, let's do it. All right, guys, we're about to head out of here, but I wanted to show you the progress. We got all the spray painting done, and now all the first layer of squirt paints. So we've got, here's what you've got. I'll show you. Panorama. The room. So nice. Dark, scary, gross. All the things you want in a haunted house. So everything got hit with a coat of this first brown color, and we'll be doing many more colors tomorrow. doing lots of rusting, more shades of brown, more of this brown. We'll start adding props, but it's starting to look like a haunted house in here. It went from bright, nice room to scary Silent Hill. So, pretty fucking cool. The pipe's starting to look pretty sweet too. That's what's on there now is just orange, some orange paint with a small amount of texture, some black spray paint, and then we hit it with the same brown that we used on the walls. Realistically, under show lights, I mean, that's a fantastically rusted pipe. It's got loads of colors in it. It's got whites, it's got browns, it's got blacks. You can see some shades of blues in there. I don't know how, but it's there. And that will get even more on it as well. So we'll also do some more to these bars because I don't like how they're so clean. Like these over here look much better than just the regular steel. But anyway, we'll be back up here tomorrow for some more distressing fun. Propping, aging, rusting, all that is going to happen tomorrow. So stay tuned. Oh, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justel tuning out. You stay scary. Alright guys, so I think it's been 2 days since I vlogged last, but I wanted to show you a quick update of everything we've knocked out because there's a lot. We've been doing detailing and painting in here for, yeah, like 2 days, 3 days. And we've gotten very far. So I'll start at the front. We got, my office door is now rusted. We put old creepy door handle on it, which is actually a new handle, but I got one that looks creepy and old. So now you've got a rusty door. The rust isn't coming through right now because it's not the right lighting, but it is rusty orange with drips and warden white. We made it like the warden's office, so as you walk in, you walk right past the warden's office. You get introduced to Warden White right away before you see him dead. We started putting in drips and stuff coming from the ceiling, distressing, got directory up, trimmed, painted. Still have to age that because it got put in later, but started to do stuff like this, patient lineup, the arrow pointing them that way. These little like mugshot signs I made. We've now, well, I rusted this. I think it looks pretty freaking good all the way around. Jacob Phelps, he did all the lines, the numbers, the letters on this. I did the aging, so I think it looks pretty good. Uniforms, again, directing you where to go. We installed these emergency lights and did some aging off of those. There's like multiple kinds of aging in this room. We have rusting, we have mold, we have shellac stuff, just all kinds. So we're putting so much elements into this room. It's kind of awesome. But more distressing up there. Distress the pipe, distress this thing, distressed under this. So with the pipe, I wanted to add another color, so I put a little bit of green coming out of the pipe, and then we'll also have fog and stuff flowing out of there too. So started bringing in some props, the lockers. We actually bought this for the contraband bin. I covered up with the shit that was on the side because it had a date, one of those things that says like established, and it said 1979, but this haunt takes place in 1943, so I need that to not be 1979, so I blacked it out and put the Truman Corp logo on the front and back, and then I'll need to get some smaller letters, but I'm going to put contraband on it, and then we'll put some like numbers on these. This is like the property area. Tomorrow we're going to start with like actual propping, bringing in mass amounts of props, cleaning out all the paint stuff because we're pretty much done. I think I'll put a few more of these kind of drips basically here, and that's it. Then we're out of here with painting. But then we'll bring in uniforms hanging across here. We got stuff to make an old school camera. Then I'll show you that tomorrow. But we got to prop this whole shelf, put plywood up on it. We have to cage it, all that. So more of that drip shit there. I did shellac down this whole pipe and then sprayed it so it's got this nasty kind of foaminess on it. Sorry, the light kind of sucks, but yeah, there you can see it. So that's not the white of the PVC. There's like multiple colors on there now, all kinds of stuff. Rusted this whole thing, this whole monitor setup. So that's done. Got aging up on these walls. Started bringing in props, so we got all the billy clubs, the shackles, all that. Everything's rusted how it needs to be. This is rusted. The armor isn't up yet because this is all wet. I painted this yesterday. So another emergency light there. More of the shellac stuff. Rusty door. That's going to have a sign on it that says Captain's Office. These will have it on here too. Signs that say other stuff. But aged up all the brick work. Put aging on the top of this. So then moving out here, we did get the emergency light up there. More shellac aging. And I got this whole podium rusted up and stuff. The rust on this is more subtle, but it is there. A lot of it was still kind of wet when I hit it with the brown, so a lot of the orange that was on it ran off, but it is there. You can see it on the top. So pretty cool. We added some conduit. Loads of stuff happening here, so you can see the pipe a lot better from this side. All the colors and stuff that are on it. It looks very gross. But anyway, and some more green coming out of there. Also an element I started adding that I think I'm gonna like continue it through the whole show, but I'm painting all the doorways with like rust because they would I've been to a lot of places like this, and for whatever reason, when you have these concrete walls and you attach a door, they usually are attached to like a metal plate of some kind, and then the plate is attached in the wall. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here for the day. It's been a long day, like 9 hours or something up here, so I'm gonna go to HHP, and then tonight we're gonna go see the new Children of the Corn. So lots of fun. Look at the dirty lens. There we go, it's a little better. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin L. Tuning Out. We'll be right back up here tomorrow for some more in this room. We're almost done in here, ready for lighting and audio and all that. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin L. Tuning Out. You stay scary. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're up here at the haunt. So update, I don't remember when the last time I vlogged was, but the reception room is like 99% done. It's done to the point where we've moved on to the next space. So the propping's done, the theming's done, the lighting's done, everything's done except for like the only shit that's left in here to do is make, order, and hang the banner to go right here. The 4 banners over there, the gears in the bottom of the podium, and then making sure that these screens have the proper videos, and I have to make a paper list for that, age up a bit, and that's it. Apart from that, this room is done. All the props are in here. Oh, and once the other lights and gauges and shit show up that were ordered for this, but everything else is done. The theming is done, the lighting's done, the fog is done. I am making a new audio track in here, but that's again something else I have to make. The cameras are up, so everything's done, and the room's badass. Everyone loves it. It's one of the coolest rooms we have right now, because it's the only one that's really gotten the Haunted Hills treatment of coming in and just doing everything to the fucking nines. So anyway, we're moving on. Right now, we're kind of just a small half project. We're doing cleanup in this area so that it's organized, because over the life of the Transworld booth build and the room build, this area got like fucking full of shit, and we just want to get it cleaned up so we can navigate through here, have these tables back, we can eat on them, whatever, use them as a meeting space. So we got it mostly cleaned up from my office all the way down here. We're also doing like cord management, because we just had extension cords like ran on the floor and shit, so we want to make sure that those cords are ran up in the air, over walls, fucking tacked in, all that shit, so they're not on the ground. looking like shit. So we're working on all that, but we just got to clean up like this shit, cord management, sweep that up, and then that's it. Then we're moving out to the makeup room because we need to install a countertop out there so that we can start having makeup classes. We're also painting in there. It's going to be a really nice paint job. Pretty sweet once it's all done. So I'll show you that once we reach that, but right now it is 4 o'clock and we need to hop to it. So let's go. Alright guys, so here's some progress over here in the makeup room. We got the back wall all painted, side wall all painted, all the studs, the top plates, bottom plates all painted, except for this little corner right here, which I'm gonna finish up right now. We do need to get a second coat of paint on here. You can see where there's like some splotchy spots, so we need another coat on this to make it look real nice. And then I'm gonna hit that corner. Then I'm going to start to paint the front face, all this, and all those braces that go down. I know John, Jacob, Jose, and Joel are coming up here. Once one of them is here, I'm going to have them start chopping the plywood for the countertop. And plywood all along here. Once that's on, I'll start striping it and painting it. And then once the counter's done, we're going to install the lights, which will run along the whole top. And then I need to go and pick up the mirrors to go in here too. So if we get to that point, I'll have them start installing like the tray, and I'll go grab the fucking mirrors, and we'll get this room done today. So it's pretty freaking cold outside. It's like unnecessarily cold outside. Actually, it's kind of shit, but so working outside kind of sucks. But we got the heater in here. It's starting to warm up in here. So anyway, let's do it. Here's progress. Walls all painted, studs are painted, countertops in and also painted. Halloween themes all around. We got the airline moved, dropped down and reinstalled, changed up so that air's going to run in here instead of over there. See that hole? We got to patch that and run that airline coming through here on the floor up to this. And then we got the first half of the lights up. Tomorrow we'll get the mirrors, the rest of the lights, the backboard, whatever you want to call it, so that shit doesn't roll off this, and then that's it. So clean up in here and be ready to go for makeup classes and stuff. So anyway, it's gonna be it for the day. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin tuning out. You stay scary. Alright guys, welcome back. Another day up here at the haunt. Plan today is wrap up the makeup room and potentially, well, wrap up the makeup room, and then we're going to start on the next project. That might be the changing room. That might be us just going in there to work on the freezer. So what we've got left in here, everything's here now, so we can wrap this up. I'm going to put some skulls all along the counter. All the mirrors are here, so we need to hang the mirrors, hang the rest of the lights, and then install the sound system, because your makeup room has to have a sound system. Music, get the creative juices flowing, all that good stuff. So I'm going to start with painting the skulls on, then we'll go from there. So let's do it.